Hi, let's talk filters in Gmail. A filter is an action that Gmail will automatically take when it receives an email that meets certain conditions. You set these conditions and you tell Gmail what to do, and it will do it for you. This is a really great way to organize your email. To start a filter, in the top search bar, I'm going to click this little down arrow, and I'm going to start entering my parameters. One that I use a lot is to have it label an email with a certain label when it's from a specific person. So for example, if I receive an email from a specific teacher, I might want to have it automatically label that email for me, and then I can make that label a color so that when I see an email with a blue label on it, I know it's from that teacher. So to do that, I'm going to use the from, and I'm going to put in their email address. You would put in the teacher's email address here. If I want to see what that filter is going to catch, I can use the search function, but I know that any email that comes from that teacher, I want to do a specific thing. So I'm going to go ahead and just click create filter. Now I get to pick what it's going to do. I want it to apply a label. So I'm going to check that box, apply the label. I also need to choose the label. If I don't, I can have some labels here already, or I can make a new label. So I'm going to say teacher in this case. You might say the subject area the teacher teaches. You might say something else that relates the teacher might be emailing you about. I'm just going to call it teacher for myself here. And then I'm going to click create. Okay. There, I can have it do other things too. I can have it skip the inbox, so it's going to basically file that email away. I can have it mark it as read, so it would stay in the inbox, but it won't show up as an unread message, but the label would get applied. I can have it do, lots of other things here. I also want to make sure I check this bottom box. In this case, I don't have any emails yet from this teacher, but if I did, I would see that they would apply to all those other emails I've ever gotten from that teacher. And then I'm going to click create filter. So now that filter is working, anytime an email comes in from that email address, the Gmail is automatically going to mark it with that label. To make that label easier to stick out, it's over here on the left side. You'll see it says teacher. If I hover over it, there's 3 dots here. If I click on that, I can change the color. So I said blue, for example. So now anything that comes in from that teacher that'll have a little blue label next to it that'll say teacher. I can change that label color again if I want. Maybe I want to make it orange so it stands out more to me. Whatever makes sense for you. That filter is just going to keep doing what it's doing. If I want to make another filter, I can, again, click that down arrow, put in my criteria. Maybe if it's from that teacher and it has the word homework in the subject line. I can put as many of these criteria in here as I want, and I can create a filter from that.